song on the wind, looking for space and finding my way back home. Happy tear in my eye, not ashamed of where I've been. I'm looking ahead now, I'm on the right road. Gonna outrun the rain, gonna throw away the pain. I'm living right 'cause I'm following my heart. Gonna outrun the rain, gonna celebrate the changes on the highway of legends. It's written in the stars.
Well, good morning. What a beautiful morning it is. I've got the majority of the stuff in the tent packed up. I'm waiting on a couple things to transfer to the hard drive. I decided I didn't want to do that last night. I was tired and it was a little cold. By the time I was ready to start that process, I thought I'll just do it first thing in the morning. It is about 20 after 7. I had a great night's sleep. It was so quiet here, so peaceful. We did have a couple neighbors across the trail there. Not sure if they're still there or not. I could see their tents when I got up to get the food bag earlier, but I don't see them now. They may have already packed up and left. Wow. Trying to figure out how to move in this little thing is kind of crazy. Everything is very tight, very, very compact. That's going to take a little while for me to get used to that. Sherry said yesterday, she says, well, you're used to, living in a palace of a tent out here where you have plenty of room, even with the two of us in a 3-person tent. This one person is really tight. Everything is very, you really got to be precise about where you put things, where you move things, how you sit to do things. So I will figure it out. I haven't really checked to see what the day looks like. I think it's about 10 miles to the next shelter. So that's a definite goal, 10 miles. I might push on a little bit from there to set myself up for not such a big day tomorrow, so that I can get into Damascus earlier on Sunday. If I can get into Damascus sometime Sunday morning, that would be ideal. I'd love to just have as much time there as I can. Sherry's coming, April and Cheryl are coming up, and we'll spend the night, Sunday night there. So if I can set myself up to get in early, that would be ideal. So just getting ready to pack up out of here. Again, it was a great night. I'll talk to you when we get on trail. Been walking for about 10 minutes now. Still haven't seen my first white blaze. But I climbed up to this ridge line and look out here. What a gorgeous day. Look at the mountain range in the background there. Both sides, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Get back to you when I find that first white blaze. It's quite a ways off today. And yes, I'm positive I'm going in the right direction. Well, close to 15 minutes in and I got my first white blaze. Took a while for that one this morning. Hidden behind some overgrowth here. Morning AT. Very, 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 very thankful for another day out here on trail. Thankful for a great night's sleep. Comfortable, quiet camp spot. And thankful for this beautiful morning. And thankful for this good trail. Just took a quick break to get a sip of water. And I checked Gut Hook. And my original plan was to go to Double Spring Shelter. Right around that area, stay there tonight. But sorry, I just finished a climb. Low Gap has, in the comments, there's some tent sites just a little bit before. Several people commented that they're decent sites, like 0.2 before the parking area. So I think I'm going to shoot for that. That is 12.6 miles from where I am now. Double Spring Shelter is like 10, or I'm sorry, 9.4 or something. So it'll be another bigger mile day, but if I can do it, I'll be that much closer to Damascus, that much closer to getting into Damascus early on Sunday. So, I didn't realize I was out of breath. That's the plan. Go beyond Double Spring Shelter? No, that can't be right. Double Spring Shelter was in the Smokies, I think. Anyway, go beyond the shelter and find a spot as close to Low Gap as possible. Look at this trail. This is great. This is great. Came out to a little clearing here to this view. And I believe it's open so much compared to where we just were because there's power lines running through here. And they always clear a corridor for the power lines. Gives you a good view. So there's this really nice stealth spot here, room for a couple of tents. That's 2.7 north of where I camped last night. So there is an option just a little under 3. We also should be coming up on the next shelter, which I believe is Iron Mountain Shelter. That should be coming up here pretty quick because that was about 3 past where I was. And it looks like here's a water source, so I'm going to fill up here. And just a little past that water source is Iron Mountain Shelter. Right on the trail here. I just came up this way. Iron Mountain Shelter. Built in 1960 by the U.S. Forest Service. Will accommodate 6 people. There's water 500 yards south, which I believe is just where we got ours. And the next one is, it is Double Spring Shelter, 8 miles ahead. A lot of really great tent sites here. There's a guy down there packing up. He's got a little dog with him. So, decent amount of tent sites here. Both in front of and behind the shelter as well. I saw a couple spots on the other side. Oh, it's always fun to come up to a clearing like this. That's beautiful. Just randomly, there's an old chimney sitting here. I don't remember seeing this anywhere in any videos. Oh, sweet. Oh. Uncle Nick Grindstaff, born December 26, 1851, died July 22nd, 1923. Then it says, lived alone, suffered alone, and died alone. Wow. Huh. I'll have to check the AWOL guide, see if there's anything in there about this. There's nothing in on the Guthook app. Huh. Wow. Never seen that in any video we've watched. That's pretty cool. There's something here too. Something maybe June 26th, 1925 right there maybe. Well, that's a beautiful little peekaboo view there. Very nice. I stopped in my tracks and went, whoa! Good deal. Not too bad over here either. Real thankful for the cloud cover today. I don't think it's supposed to rain, although that sure does look like a rain cloud. We're supposed to have decent weather until Sunday. So we'll keep our fingers crossed for that. Coming into a little section that's a little muddy and mucky. So they've put these bridges over the bog areas. Very nice. Got some stones to step on here. Good. Very good. Blue blaze for water. I don't necessarily need water. I do see a pipe up there and I hear flow. I stopped a little bit ago at that last little crossing, little stream crossing, a little ways back. Oh, perfect. Oh, excellent. You know, it said piped spring right there. I guess gut hook was a little off. This is ideal. Good. Oh, look at that, flowing into there. Very nice. Yeah, gut hook was just a little bit off. So I did stop back there, had a snack, and it wasn't good flow. So I said, oh, I've got enough to get to the next one, which is 2.9 away. I don't have any big climbs or anything, so I thought I'll just wait. But if it's here, it's here. I'll get it. Just in case, that way I don't have to ration. Thank you, trail maintainers. This is a very wet, boggy area. Oops. Wow, this goes on for a little while. Cool. Whoa, that one shifts. Oh wow, look at this. Thank you, trail maintainers. Keeping my feet dry. This is a wonderful thing. The sun is out, but that big dark cloud is producing just a little bit of rain. Just sprinkles. Hoping that's all we get today. Little sun showers. And yeah, that water source back there, I passed two before getting to that one. The first one was flowing pretty decent, and I thought I'll just wait. Get to the next one that was marked. And it was flowing okay, but it was kind of murky and not very easy to get to fill up a bottle, so I didn't drink as much as I wanted, knowing that it was 2.9 to the next one, but getting to that actual good flowing one was great. Guzzled a bunch and refilled, so I'm good to go. We're coming out to Tennessee Highway 91 here. We got to cross the road. Reading on gut hooks, it's a pretty decent sized trailhead parking lot. So we'll see what we got here. We got to find the northbound access. Had a bit of trail magic right back here in the parking lot. Met Blaze of Glory. He hiked in 2014, 16, and 19, something like that. Let's see, the guy said to do the upper gate, not the lower gate. It'll make sense. I'm doing this one. This looks like the one. Anyway, and then the guy down there he's talking to is Poor Decisions. He's currently hiking. And Cross Mountain Accessible Trail. So I had an orange. I had a... Let's see, how's this work? How does this work here? There we go. I had an orange and I got a couple Snickers bars. And now, I do believe we are in the meadows. Oh, it's always nice to come down somewhere and somebody hollers at you, "You want an orange?" I got 3 miles to Double Spring Shelter. That was my planned stop for the day until I realized I want to go a little further to Low Gap. Oh wow, look at this. You guys, I made it to the meadows. Woohoo! This is beautiful. You see what I see up there? Look at that. Look at this view. Man, not only do I get to walk through meadows, but I get to see the barn with the AT symbol on it today. That's cool. I knew it was coming up, I just didn't expect it today. Sweet. Again, such an image in every thru hiker video. That's cool. I'm gonna get some pictures and spend a little time there just looking at a barn with the AT on the wall because it's flippin' amazing. There it is. Look at that. Can't believe I'm standing here. Jeez. Look at this view out here. What a beautiful, beautiful day. That's cool. Looks like I go through a fence here and continue on the meadow walk a little longer. Wow, look at that. And just like that, our meadow walk is complete. Back into the woods. Put some ropes here for some assistance. I desperately needed it on the first one. There were no ropes on the second one, so I had to go around an open gate, and thankfully they're here on the third one because I might need help getting down. Not really good for those with short legs. I just took my first real good stumble in a long while. The kind where, thank God, I had my trekking poles. Perfect example of how everything out here tries to kill you. Nothing looks out of place down here, right? Nothing looks unusual. Well, when you look at this root right here, see that little hook? That hook caught the tip of my shoe as I was walking up and threw me AT, really? Oh boy. I completely forgot to film at Double Spring Shelter. I got in there and there's a guy there who I had met right before walking in the meadows during that trail magic. Poor decisions. He was there, so I spent the last half hour talking with him. He's an interesting young guy. He's 24 years old. He is an avid backpacker and long-distance hiker, He's hiked in Iceland, done many longer trails here in the U.S. None of the, like not the PCT or CDT or anything, but really informative young man, really easy to talk to, and just kind of lost track of time. So I did sit in my chair. I did have a bunch of snacks, a bunch of water, refilled my water, and now I'm back on trail. 3.5 miles to go to Low Gap, which is where I want to spend the night. Oh, it got cold. Ooh, I got a chill sitting there. Hoping I can warm up here pretty quick. So 3.5 miles left to the day. Be at Low Gap. It's 2:15, so before 5 is what I'm planning on. Yeah, that's about it. Shelter was just your basic shelter. Water source just off to the side. And I think it's raining slightly. I thought I heard raindrops. It's starting to sprinkle. Hopefully it doesn't do much more than that. Alright, moving on. Just got passed by a gal who is doing the whole AT in sections. Rather large and rather fast sections. She and a friend of hers, who's somewhere behind me, they're doing 50 miles today. Gonna make it to Damascus by tonight. They're going out on long weekends and doing big chunk sections with, it looks like no packs on their backs. They just have like ultra runner style packs with hydration bladders and stuff and snacks. So they're doing massive miles in short periods of time. By the time they're done for this year, they should be up by like Connecticut area, Massachusetts, something like that. Wow, 50 miles today. Even with no real weight on your back. Oh boy, that's impressive. 50 miles. I'm lucky if I can pull out 13. That breeze feels good. This is home for the night. We are 0.2 from Low Gap, and there's a tent site right here. I'm gonna set up right here as soon as I take my shoes off and put my sandals on. I just checked Guthook, and that was a 13.99 mile day. I'm gonna call it 14. That was great. What a beautiful day. Meadows. Got to see the barn with the AT symbol on it. Weather was perfect. Bumped into a guy just now coming down into this campsite, like just a couple 100 yards up the hill, if even that. And he had a little dog, really cute. And we were talking with him, and apparently there's a taco truck doing trail magic, 0.2 at Low Gap. But that would be 0.2 down the hill, and then 0.2 back up the hill. Are tacos worth a 0.4 extra to my day? Probably not. If I needed water, I would do it, because the water is also 0.2 down, but I have enough water for tonight and tomorrow morning. So I'm thinking tacos are gonna wait. It's tempting though. But it's 0.4. Half of it back uphill. Probably not. I think I'm just going to end the day. It's a little after 5, 20 after 5, and I've got just about everything done. Doing things a little differently. This one-person tent is very confining inside, So when I go to, last night when I went to wash up and, clean up and just kind of get ready for bed, I had no room to move. I had already set everything up. I had set up the sleeping pad, the quilt, and everything was all set for me to go to sleep. So tonight I threw everything in there at the foot of the tent. Not set up at all. Sleeping pad is still rolled up in the bag. The quilt is just stuffed in the foot box of the tent, and I think it's going to give me more room to move in here and get ready for bed, and then I'll set everything up once I'm done doing that. Learning curve, just got to figure out how to make a very small one-person tent work for me. This was what I talked about earlier, and it's not set up properly, but just to give you an idea. I can use my trekking poles to set up a little shade area, and my chair fits under there nicely, to sit and do chores or whatever. I can also lower these down a little bit to bring this door down lower if I wanted some air flow, but still have privacy. I think I really like that. And the new 3-person tent has the same option on it as well. So I can definitely see us getting a new 3-person tent of the copper spur at some point. I really like the setup and the design of them, and the pockets in there. It's just really great. But this is really kind of neat. Like I said, I'm not really set up correctly, but just to give you an idea of how that works. Plenty of room under here. I can squeeze underneath here, no problem. And if this was taut, I could sit in my chair and have it be pretty comfortable under here for shade. So that's about it. I had a great day today. Trail was nice. Made the miles I really wanted to make, which was fantastic. I didn't do tacos, by the way. Sorry. I just, the 0.4 was a little much. I did have, Jennifer and Judy gave me another one of their meals. It was a street corn packet, and that was really delicious. And I had some Nutter Butter cookies for dessert. So I think I'm pretty full and ready for bed. Teeth are brushed, all set to go. I just need to give myself a little spit bath and change into my clothes and set up my sleeping pad, and I'm done. Tired. I don't know what tomorrow looks like. I'm going to try to do another bigger mile day tomorrow to get closer to Damascus. I'm at 455 right now, so 455.5. If I can do 12 miles, that'll get me to 467, which I believe is the Tennessee-Virginia line. So that'll be just getting out of Tennessee, so one more state done. It's about 3 miles before Damascus. So yeah, if I can get to 467 tomorrow, 12 miles, that'd be wonderful. I'll only have 3 miles to go into Damascus on Sunday morning. I'll get there early and I'll be able to spend the whole day there. I'm not sure what time those guys can be there, but if they can be there by 10 or 11, it'd be great. I'd be able to spend the whole day with them and then have the night in Abingdon. Heard a noise. My bear bag is on the tree over there. That's far enough away from my tent. Speaking of hearing noises, I'm calling it, guys. Wonderful day. Gonna have a good night's sleep and do it all again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye. Just real quick, another thing I really like about this design is that when you don't have the poles set up on the door and you unzip both sides, you can drape it over like I just did. You can drape it over the tent and completely out of your way. Whereas the previous design, it's attached on the side here like this one is, and all you can do is kind of toss it aside or try to tie it off with one of these silly little toggles. I wish they'd find a better way. These toggles are just ridiculous. But having the ability to just open it up and flap it over like that to get completely out of your way is awesome. So, liking the new design.
Outrun the rain, gonna celebrate the changes on the highway of legends. It's written in the stars. Gonna outrun the rain. The trail is long, it's rocky and it's steep, and there's a chance we'll lose our way. But I've been searching for something real to keep. and in my dreams I got so much to say. Out here on the road I've seen miracles unfold. They show me what the singing's all about. In harmony we'll find that sweet sunshine. I've come so far, no telling where I'm bound. Gonna outrun the rain, gonna throw away the pain. I'm living right 'cause I'm following my heart. Gonna outrun the rain, gonna celebrate the changes on the highway of legends. It's written in the stars. Gonna outrun the rain, outrun the rain. Gonna